All right, everybody, what's going on? Boy, do I have a story to tell all of you. I'm not gonna lie, man. Today, being Wednesday, a random day of the week, it was very, very busy today because it was, 30 degrees here in New York where I am, and this was a lousy situation because I did the right thing, especially according to GrubHub. I did the right thing, but I got a real lashing for it, and it's not. I don't think it's fair, but according to GrubHub, I did the right thing and I was professional about it. So, what's happening, everybody? One and all, welcome to Paid to Drive, one of the only channels on YouTube trying to put more money in your pocket. That's right, my friends. So if you are a delivery driver for Grubhub, Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash, Caviar, Deliv, Amazon Flex, whatever, make sure you subscribe to this channel with the notification bell turned on. And for what I went through today, I deserve 100 likes on this video, man. I'm telling you. It's story time. All right, so guys, I'm gonna just say it right now. Let me get this story out. No, you didn't miss it yet. Let me get the story out to you guys. Let's see if we can get those 100 likes, man, because it'll cheer me up. I had a lousy day, man. Made a lot of money, but I'm up to $80 right now with 8 deliveries out, and I'm waiting on another one right now to get made. But I had 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so I figured I'll get this one out. So save all questions until the end. So I go to this health food place, the one that's right near the Buffalo Wild Wings, and I picked up the order like normally. It was a dual order. There was 2 orders, and it was a $27 payout for both of these. Okay, like total. So it's been a very good day money wise. So I pick up the food like normal. I get the food, and I'm on the way to the first one. Now, the first delivery that I had from this place was to a hospital cancer facility place. So keep in mind, security is tight. There's a lot of people in the building, a lot of different departments. And I've delivered to this place dozens of times, so I'm no stranger to this place. So I get there and I check the notes. And normally in the notes, it always says, come down the escalator, come to this desk, ask for this person, go to this desk. Like, so I normally have directions. This time it was blank. It just had the address. I said, that's not a problem, not an issue. I'll just call the person and we'll find out information. So I get there, I put on my hazards, I'm up by the valet area, and I call the woman. Okay, I call her. Doesn't answer the phone. I leave a message. I say, hi, this is Pete from Grubhub. I'm here with your order. I noticed there's no notes on your order, so I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go with this delivery. So I said, I'll wait outside for a few minutes, but I can't wait too long. If anything, call me back. And if you can't reach me, contact Grubhub customer care, and they will handle it. They'll help you out. So I call, no answer. I call driver care. And driver care goes and tries to contact the customer. So I'm on hold with driver care for a few minutes, and it seems like it's taking a little while. So I said, okay. So the guy finally comes back on, and he says, I just tried calling her 3 times. I sent her an email and a text message. He goes, just mark the order as delivered and move on. Because at this point, keep in mind, I still had to deliver the next delivery that I had already just picked up that was sitting in my car. And I had to go all the way back to Buffalo Wild Wings to pick up another order that was just handed to me as I was leaving the health food place. But that order was literally just put in. So there was no point in waiting for Buffalo Wild Wings. So I had to go and do it. So anyway, I go, what's up, Eric? I go and I leave. And the guy says, you did everything right. If the customer contacts you, just, have them contact us. I said, okay. So I deliver the next one, no problem. I get to Buffalo Wild Wings, no problem. I pick up the food and I start driving with that food and to go drop that off. And I get a phone call from a number that I'm not familiar with. So I answer the phone, and it's the woman she goes, "Hi, I ordered the food from the health food place, and it never came." And I said, "Well, I came to deliver it to you. I tried calling you, but nobody answered, and there was no instructions in the notes, and I didn't feel comfortable just walking around a building, especially with security and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to go around asking everybody for you. That's not my job to go searching for you. My job is to drop it off where I'm specified to." So she goes, and I said this professionally. I'm giving you guys a little bit more of the attitude version of it, but I spoke to her very professionally. I said, "Oh, normally they leave a note in the system." She goes, "Well, all the other delivery drivers just bring it to the front desk." I said, "I understand. That's fine. Other delivery drivers have their own methods of how they do things, but I like to follow protocol. I like to follow the policies and the rules, that I'm not going to just wander around." Like the other day, I had to deliver to a school. The woman didn't leave any instructions, and she, and I couldn't deliver the food. Driver care told me to mark it as delivered and move on. And she called me upset, and I had to refer her to driver care. So the woman says, "Well, why didn't you just leave it at the front desk?" And I said, well, like I said, I didn't want to just leave it there, because you know what? What if I left it there and it got misplaced, or someone decided to take it, and then I would look like an ass because I didn't bring it to you. I didn't physically hand it to you. Unless somebody I know, unless it says drop off at desk A with so-and-so or whatever, that's fine. But the front desk, there's a ton of employees there. You know what I mean? I'm not, like, whether they know you or not, I don't feel comfortable just leaving it there in a giant place like that. I'm not going to do it. Driver care told me I did the right thing, no problem. So then I spoke to her, and she goes, "Well, I'm not paying for it. This is ridiculous. I order from this place all the time. I've never had a problem." And I said, listen, I apologize about the inconvenience. I can understand why you're upset, but I was just following policy. I can't risk my job, for something like that. So I had to follow the policy. So she hangs up on me. So I'm like, whatever, I'm not going to let it get me down. Let me just deliver this, and I'll move on. Okay. So anyway, I end up going, and I drop off the next delivery, and then I go on to the next one. And now the guy that's the manager at the health food place calls me, and we have a good rapport. He's given me side work when I wasn't working blocks and stuff with GrubHub or Uber Eats. So he would give me side work. Me and him have a very good relationship, business relationship. So anyway, I go to him, and well, he calls me, and he's like, "Oh, Pete, this woman, she's a big client of ours. She's threatening to never order food from us again." And she goes, "What?" He goes, "What happened?" And I told him the whole story, and he goes, "Do you still have the food?" I said, "I do still have the food, and I still have the food. It was a big order. I still have the food." And anyway, he goes, "Can't you just bring it to them? They're hungry." And I said, "I figured they're hungry, that's why they ordered the food." But at the same time, we are not permitted to take food that has already been marked as delivered. We're not able to take that food and re-deliver it back to the person, unless there was a special thing with GrubHub where they told me to do it. But I followed protocol. It could have been very easy to just drop it off. But if they had called and said, "Oh, the driver brought it," I would have been terminated for that. So if I had listened to this guy, the manager, of this health food place, like I said, who's like I consider a friend, he got really upset with me. And I said, "Listen, call the restaurant number, let them know what's going on." And he goes, "Oh, geez, hold on." He goes, "Pete, I gotta go. The woman's calling me again." This woman kept calling him like it was his fault, and now is threatening to not order food ever again from this place because she didn't answer the phone and she didn't put information in the system, in the notes. So I'm like, because I did my job right, I got penalized for it. So I called up driver care again, and I'm like, "Listen, this lady called me now. I told her everything of how we do things. She's calling the restaurant now, and she's causing problems." So they told me, they said, "Pete, you did everything 100% by the book, how you're supposed to handle it and everything." I said, "Is there some way that one of you guys can reach out to the customer or to the restaurant to put them at ease, please?" And they said, "No, we can't do that, but they have to contact us." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, so I was very, honestly, I was very, very uncomfortable. It really kind of messed up the flow of my day, and I was having a great day, you know. And with that being said, I ended up calling driver care 3 times about this because, then the guy from the health food place called me again. He goes, "Can't you just drop it off?" And I said, "I can't do it." So when I spoke with driver care that 3rd time, they said, "You have nothing to worry about. We have your back on this. You did everything professional. You can take a deep breath. You're okay." He goes, they said on the phone at driver care, if they have an issue, they can contact us. So anyway, during my 3 to 5 block that I took off because I needed some time just to relax, and I got a phone call from GrubHub again, and now I was a little heated. As soon as I said, "Is this in?" As soon as I see those 312 area code numbers, I always know it's GrubHub calling. So when I answered, I said, I said, "Hello." They said, "Hi, this is so and so at GrubHub." I said, "Is this in relation to this person's name?" He goes, "Yes, it is." And I said, "I already spoke to driver care 3 times about this, and they said I handled it perfectly, professionally, and I did everything right." And he goes, "Oh, no, we just wanted to confirm, that everything was taken care of." And I said, "Okay, no problem." So then it popped up on my app as soon as he hung up the phone that it said, "The order has been canceled. Do not deliver this order." So I'm sure they're going to take the money back after I went over there, anyway. And I'm a little upset right now, but, I'm not going to let it ruin everything. But it just goes to show, by doing the right thing, you could get backlash. But you know what? I could have easily brought this food after the fact and dropped it off to them. But I would have been terminated if I did that, because that goes against the policy. Once driver care tells you, mark the delivery as delivered and move on, that's what you're supposed to do, So that's basically the story, and I know it took me a while to get it out to you because this happened a few hours ago, but there we go. I don't know. I mean, Steve, I don't know if it for sure, but I don't know. Take notes on what happened. You did what you're supposed to do. Don't stress. I know. It just sucks because I hate when people get upset with me when it's really not my fault. It's their own fault. I can understand that she's frustrated, but how long does it take to put a note like drop off at front desk? If it says drop off at front desk, then it covers me. But if it doesn't say anything, then if GrubHub calls me and I dropped it off and they say, they said they never got the food. And it's like, well, I just dropped it off at the front desk. It's like, okay, were you told to do that? So, let's see, hold on, I got a little backtrack here. Chuck, I stood with a customer on Sunday where the restaurant forgot some of what she ordered, and GrubHub had the nerve to call me and ask if there was something left in my car. Chuck, they did the same thing to me. About 2 weeks ago, they did the same thing. That was on that girl that stiffed me on the tip. And I said, trust me, I've done 3,000 deliveries for you guys. I don't make mistakes like that. Can we really get terminated for making a second attempt to deliver? I know we won't get paid for the trip, but why wouldn't we be allowed to do it for free on our own as a courtesy? Because GrubHub has a policy of of delivering food hot and fresh. And, after it's been sitting for half an hour to an hour or more, it's not considered fresh anymore, and the order would have to be remade. Explain your story to GrubHub, then direct the restaurant and customer to GrubHub. No need. Trust me, Nicole, I did that. I did that like 3 times, and I kept getting phone calls from everyone. So it was really annoying. And this is what I hate that GrubHub does, that GrubHub makes us use our own phone numbers, I know, Steve, I'm not even worried about the channel. I'm just, it just shook me up a little bit, but it just sucks. It just goes to show, folks, that sometimes if you do the right thing, you're still going to get backlash for it. And this is the problem when you have a third party involved, third party being us, so now you have customer party A, restaurant party B, and us as party C. And we're the ones that are going to get backlash as well. I have it, Bob, but it used to get really annoying. It was really glitchy on my phone, the text-free app. Yep, it's the downside of the service we provide, but, I like your channel. Make more good channels, and you are my YouTuber. Thank you, Cornelius Macon. I appreciate it. But that's it. Thank you, Cornelius. Daniel Morales. Daniel, I'm about to end the stream in a minute, so you could rewatch what happened. I've retold this story like 7 times today, and I'm quite frankly, I'm out of breath. So nothing against you, Daniel. I know you're a loyal guy, but definitely rewatch it. So going forward, Pete, how are you going to deal with this place? I don't know. I'm probably going to be there tomorrow because usually one of my first deliveries of the day is always at the salad place or this health food place. They're big lunch places. So I don't know. I'll talk to the manager face to face because, like I said, we have a very good relationship, and I hope he doesn't lose the client. But you know, it sucks. Yeah, they told me to keep the food. It's a lot of stuff, man. You know, the whole bunch of stuff in here. You know, but I mean, I feel bad. Like I wish I could have brought the food, but you know, it just kind of sucks. I don't know. But I'm going to move on with my day. I'm already at $80 for the week. I'm about to pick up an $8 payout right now. I should be at close to $90, and we haven't even hit the dinner rush yet. If I saw a homeless person, I would have given it to him, but I didn't see it. I usually give money to homeless people all the time. Anytime I have a few bucks on me, I always help them out, especially in the winter and the cold. But that's it. That's it for me right now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was long. And I didn't mean to ignore any of your comments. I just wanted to get my thought out. But you know what? I'm gonna bring it home, and my girlfriend and I, maybe we'll have it for dinner or something. Maybe we'll reheat something. I don't know, or some of the stuff I think are salads or whatever. But yes, it is, Cornelius. But guys, on that note, I'm gonna end it right here. Let's see if we can go for 100 likes. We've been getting 70 to 80 likes a video now. It's really crazy. So I guess hitting 1,000 subscribers, maybe I can get 100 thumbs up. So let's hope for that. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a better day than I did. So use my loss is your gain. So now if you're ever in this situation, you know what to do. Don't ever deliver the food when it's past the delivered point. So guys, thanks everybody for watching. You've been watching Paid to Drive. Cornelius, I have 2 other channels. I was about to shout it out. My daily vlog and my bonus channel. Links are in the description down below. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And of course, go check out nykingston.com and go get yourself something nice, a nice discount. Pete at comment. Oh my God, I can't talk. Use promo code Pete at checkout. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go into the chat right now. Go to chat.showusthetv.com. That's the beta chat for the delivery driver chat room. And I'll see you guys right in there. Cornelius, Chuck, everybody. Chat.showusthetv.com. I'll see you guys in there. Paid to Drive, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Get that money. Get that honey. Keep hustling and bustling. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.